Oh! Welcome to the Bloody Pack. That's right, this is CEO Conquest, and you are watching video 2. First of all, guys, thank you so much for liking my videos and commenting below and for subscribing to my channel. You have no idea how much it means to me. I mean, it's been overwhelming to see how many people are supporting me and are out there helping me out. Guys, thank you so much. I promise I will give you the value you guys deserve. So, without further ado, allow me to introduce the video for today. We have a very important topic to talk about, and I hope we are all ready because we are going to talk about some bloody freaking goals. Let's go! So, goals, what the hell are they? I mean, we hear people talking about them since we were kids. You know, you gotta set straight goals, make sure you know what you're doing, make sure you're smart about it, you can't be dumb, make sure you set your goals straight. We've been hearing goals since we were kids. They're kind of drilled into our head. They always say, make sure you have straight, set, forward goals if you want to be successful. But what exactly does that entail? What exactly does having straight, set, forward, mental focus goals actually mean? And that's the topic I want to cover today. Today we are going to talk about setting SMART goals. SMART, which is an acronym, and it starts for the following, and if you guys want to write them down, you can, but I'm going to cover this later on in the video. So SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-balanced goals. Okay, so SMART, S-M-A-R-T. We'll cover all of the points later on in this video. So the reason why I want to talk about setting SMART goals is because it is so easy, and you guys have heard me say this before, it is so easy to say what we want to do, but never actually doing them. And in order to make sure that we do things right and that we do them in an organized, orderly fashion, we have to make sure that we set SMART, focused, specific, intelligent goals so that we actually follow through with them. As a kid, I was probably 12, 13 years old. I always dreamed of having these perfect cutout six-pack abs. As a matter of fact, right after I had finished watching an episode of Spartacus and seeing these men who were so physically fit and strong and how girls were just drooling over them, I decided, oh, snap, if I get abs, girls are gonna drool over me too. So I was just like super excited and crazy about it, and I decided, okay, let me start working out. So I Googled on the internet how to get six-pack abs as soon as possible, and I got this little short video, how to get six-pack abs in 6 minutes. And there was this guy doing a whole bunch of crunches and sit-ups and leg raises, and this guy was like super ripped, and the video was 6 minutes long. So I immediately thought, okay, so if I work out in 6 minutes, by the end of the 6 minutes, I'm gonna have a six-pack. And I was so fired up and so excited about it. So I went all in on the workout. I mean, I was a chubby little kid. It was so difficult for me to do the crunches and get up and stand up and raise my legs. And by the time I was done, I ran to my bathroom, lifted up my shirt, looked in the mirror, and I was so disappointed to find not a single ab. And you know what? I did a little bit more research after that, and I discovered, oh, so you need to have a diet, you need a plan, you need to be organized. I was like, oh, okay, that's no problem. I could do that super easy. So I set up in this little notebook. I still remember it. It was a little leather-bound journal that I had, and I wrote down like really specific what it was that I wanted to do, and I made it like ridiculous. I want to have a six-pack in 1 month. And I said that I would wake up every day at 4:30 in the morning, and that I was only gonna eat broccoli and chicken. Didn't last a bloody day. I didn't. Actually, no, that's a lie. I think it lasted like 3 to 4 days. But 3 to 4 days, I mean, that's nothing compared to my original and actual plan. So the point is, guys, the point that I want to make with this story is actually very simple, is we all set unrealistic, illogical goals at one point in our lives. And sometimes at the end, that costs us a lot of heartache and a lot of trouble because we are so focused on achieving these unrealistic goals in the moment and while we're doing them, that when it actually comes to doing them, we don't do anything. Why? Because they're unrealistic. So obviously that was absolutely not smart. That was the complete opposite of smart. That was probably idiotic, stupid, and dumb. But I was a child, and you know what? We learn, we grow, and we improve, and we change. And as we grow and we improve and we change, we learn things. And one of the things that I learned was setting SMART specific goals. The formula that I'm going to give you today was actually something I learned in a Jim Rohn video. If you guys haven't checked him out, I highly recommend him. He was this famous motivational speaker around the 70s and the 80s. Right now, he's not as famous anymore, but he still has a lot of very valuable content. So shout out to my boy Jim Rohn, or man, because he's old now. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. But anyway, check him out. His video and his content is amazing. I totally guarantee it. So, CEO Conquest. obviously I'm trying to do something here, right? You guys all know that. I started this channel because I want to motivate people. I want people to be focused, but I don't have the authority to tell people what to do. So I can't exactly be a motivational speaker. However, I can show people what I am doing and how I am implementing what I'm teaching. And if you guys want to take inspiration from that, please do, because that is my ultimate goal. So what is the big picture for CEO Conquest? What is my overall goal? My overall goal for CEO Conquest is to create a community of focused, driven, savagely hardworking individuals who are willing to go above and beyond to achieve their dreams. That's my ultimate goal. However, how am I planning on achieving that goal? Well, obviously by creating great content and promoting and inspiring people to be better. But how am I going to drive people into my content? Well, this is where SMART goals come in. SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time balanced. And you're gonna see me repeating these a lot throughout the whole video, but I'll try to break each one of them down and explain them in a sense. So let's start with number 1, specific. You gotta be extremely specific for your goals. My goal for CEO Conquest is the following. I wanna have 1,000 followers within the first 6 months. I'm aiming at achieving 150 subscribers per month. I understand that the first couple of months will be a little bit slow, but hopefully, and I'm actually pretty sure about this, I'm confident, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th months, if I get the ball rolling just right now and the marketing just right, I will have, allow me to correct myself, I will have 1,000 followers by the end of the 6 months. But that's because I know exactly the amount I want to get and by when I want to get them. So be very specific in your goals and what it is that you want to do, by when do you want to do it. Second point, make sure your goals are measurable. This is extremely easy when you're talking about numbers. For example, if you're going to the gym and you want to work out, make sure you write down how much do you weigh at the beginning of your workouts, and then at the end of the week, write down how much you weigh then. Make sure you're measuring your weight. Make sure your goals are measurable. Why? Because if you track your progress, you know where you were and you know where you're going to be. And come on, how can you know where you want to go if you don't know where you were? And how can you be where you were if you don't know where you want to be? I mean, come on, it's 1 + 1 = 2 type of thing. So make sure you know exactly where it is that you want to go, and you do that by tracking your progress. Third point, make sure your goals are achievable. Do not, for the love of God, set unrealistic goals. How often do we hear this happen? We hear this kid who's just so focused and he looks so committed, he's so professional and successful, and he says, I want to be a billionaire by the age of 30. That was me, by the way. I used to say that. I want to be a billionaire by the age of 30. That's total bull crap. Total bull crap. Why? Because it is unachievable. It is unrealistic. Now, I'm not telling you to set small goals. Be very careful. Set huge, big freaking goals. But be realistic. Because sometimes we make the mistake of setting unrealistic goals. And when we make that mistake, what actually happens is that we are frightened by how big our goals are and we never actually put in the work. Set small steps. Set achievable small goals first. I mean, the way that we make it to the top, it's not by jumping from the base of the mountain to the summit of the mountain. It is by climbing step by step, inch by inch. And once we get to the top and we look down, that's when we remember everything that we did and how far we've made it. So make sure you set achievable goals. 1,000 followers in 6 months is perfectly achievable. That's only 150 subscribers per month. That's perfectly achievable. So make sure you're setting achievable goals with whatever it is that you want to do in life. Next, we are talking about relevant goals. How often has it happened to you that you've said you wanted to study the stock market, but you don't know jack and you don't care jack about finances? That's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about setting goals that are relevant to your persona, to your character, to your charisma. If you do not like public speaking, if you are a shy person, and that is just not your passion, you might be able to set the goal and say, I want to be a little bit more comfortable with people, but maybe it wouldn't be so smart to set a goal of talking in front of millions and millions and millions of people and just being upfront and being out there if you are going to be uncomfortable. Why? Because then you will be intimidated. So make sure the goals that you are setting are relevant to your persona and to your character. If they are relevant to your persona and character, then you will be willing to do whatever it takes to achieve them. Why? Because they are relevant to you. You love them. They are part of you. They are, in fact, you. So next, we are talking about time balance. This brings us to our final and fifth point. Time balance. What does time balance actually mean? Time balance means make sure that you have a set time frame by when you want to achieve your goals. In other words, when do you plan on starting and when do you plan on achieving? Now, how often have you said, I will start going to the gym on Monday? Come Monday, you say, I am too tired to go. I will go on Tuesday. Come Tuesday, you say, I've already missed the first day of my workout. I'll leave it until next Sunday. Come Sunday, you say, you know what? People always start on Monday. Let me go on Monday. Come Monday, same thing happens again, and the story repeats itself. It's like this vicious cycle that never ends. You know what I call that cycle? Procrastination. Procrastination, for heaven's sake. It is you are just waiting for the perfect moment, and there's no better time than today. So the day to start your goals is in fact today. Start with small, accurate steps. Write down your plan for the gym. You know what? For heaven's sake, don't even write a plan. Start going to the gym. But once you start going to the gym, then you can start setting your plan straight and making sure that you're going in the right direction. You don't play the game by tying your shoes. Play the game by going on the court and hustling harder than everybody else around you. So make sure you are setting time balance goals. Have a beginning point, which should be in fact today as soon as you're done watching this video. And have an end point. By when do you want to achieve them? For me, it's 6 months. I want to have 1,000 subscribers in 6 months. So that's my end goal. But the question is, what is your end goal? For CEO Conquest, it's 1,000 in 6 months. But what is your end goal? Make sure you have a set time frame. So time balance, extremely important. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was extremely fun to make. I look forward to making many more videos for you. So let's all remember to set smart, relevant, focused goals for our life. Let's remember the acronym. S stands for specific, M stands for measurable, A stands for achievable, R stands for relevant, and T stands for time balance. Make sure your goals are smart, okay? Just go out there, do what you gotta do. Always remember the world is your oyster, and when you take its pearl, remember to always give something back. Never forget, never regret, live with compassion, live with passion, and do what you gotta do to be successful, because I believe in you. So thank you very much for watching. This is CEO Conquest, R.O.B. Roberto. Peace out. Hey guys, just wanted to make a quick announcement. I want to thank you guys once again for subscribing to my channel. Please, if you like this video, comment, like, and subscribe. Share this video with any one of your friends if you'd like to promote awareness for the channel. I want to make this big. I want people to be able to come in here, find motivation, find support, see what other people are doing, feel inspired, and be able to achieve their dreams and be successful. So please, if you have anybody who you think might like this channel, please feel free to share this channel with them. Also, if you guys have any suggestions for videos or comments or any type of content you would like me to put out, please comment below. I am open to anything. Just make sure you write. I promise you I will write back. I also promise that I will be posting one new video every Friday morning. I guarantee it. Also, if you guys would like me to make a play, a skit, or something specific, feel free to send me a message. You could message me on my Instagram at RobInspire, or you could just leave a comment below and I promise I'll answer back. And if it is a good idea, we'll consider it and make a good video. So always remember to go out there, live your dream, do what you gotta do, and never regret. Thank you very much. This is Robert. Peace out.